Alright, and we're in. Yeah, definitely agree to the rules. This box is your power hour. It'll give you increased skill gains. It's kind of negligible, I don't know. But start it before you start training. You can do it once a day. It'll last for an hour. This is just some server news. Turn auto open to off and close that. And now we're in. So let's see, a couple things first. As far as controls go to your settings and mouse. Some people use their right click as movement, which allows you to move. What the hell? Can't get this window out of the way. That allows you to move with your mouse. Right. Kind of does lock your mouse up though, so I like to go to WASD movement. So I can control it with the keyboard now. B opens your inventory. Right now it's full of a bunch of garbage. Double click doors to open. Mini maps right up here. You can right click on most stuff in your inventory. Hidden hotbar right there, but there's what the read me first book. Good to take a look through if you're brand new. Guide to Britannia. Pretty minimal information, which is why I'm making this video in the first place. Some starter armor, which why not, we'll equip that. I think I'm already wearing my leather leggings. Yep. I'm gonna toss these clothes on the ground for now. Do a little organization. So yeah, starting with 10 mastery points gives a whole bag full of regs, which is nice. Start with some gold, and then a check for some more gold. Randomly 1 bandage, and 25. A mortar and pestle. We'll use that for crafting potions eventually, and a mace. We're going to equip that. You can press C. This is your paper doll. So you can see your stats and the max right there. Your weight. There's a limited amount of stuff you can carry. That's how this game does inventory management. Just back up here. Got some food in case you get hungry. Armor ratings, how much armor you have. Health, mana, and stamina here. So we are going to go, and we're going to start by going to the bank. So in this game, right now I'm in a town. You can see I'm in Britain right here, and it's protected. Which means that if any player, let me turn this game volume down a little bit. So if any player does something hostile towards me, I can say guards, and a guard will come flying out of the clouds and smite them. So it's your instant protection against somebody doing something malicious. This guy right here, TTA is the Thieves Alliance or something like that, so I know he's going to try and steal something from me. But he can't because I'm young. So I guess he would, except when you start out, you have young status, which protects you from a bunch of malicious acts. So I'm at the bank. I type bank to pop it open, and then first thing I want to do is drag this check in there. And it's a check right now, so you can't actually use it. You just double click it, turns it into gold. So for most things, you can leave your gold in the bank. Most vendors and all that kind of stuff will take it straight out of your bank. It's good to always keep it in there. These tinder boxes, I don't really need them. They're for camping. I would just throw them on the ground, but new players might want to keep them. Not going to do alchemy yet. And got some recall scrolls. That's how you get around. Recall is like teleport. So the first thing I want to do is hit K and open up your skill window. So this is all the skills in the game. Like I said, you get 700 skill points to distribute how you'd like. And what I like to do first is make up my template so I know what I need to train. So first thing is I know I want healing. So I want to click this and it'll put it over here. And then also this, which puts it in my favorites list. So I want healing and anatomy. Anatomy impacts the healing effectiveness as well as I think it's like 30% to damage with melee weapons. So healing anatomy, that's done. Oh, tactics. This is wrong. It doesn't determine your accuracy, but it does do a damage bonus. It's the main damage impacting skill. So there's the weapon skills, either mace fighting, swordsmanship, fencing, and I guess wrestling. That is what impacts your accuracy. Tactics is the main damage boost, anatomy lesser so, but still significant. So make sure we have those, and then obviously mace fighting. So that impacts how often we hit, how hard we hit, and then also that plus healing. And then we're going to do alchemy. And then I'm going to do magery. And what else do I have? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, resist. So resist is defense against mobs and players casting spells on you. Magery is your success to cast a spell. It's not the damage the spell does, it's just the success of casting it. It impacts your healing ability with like a healing spell, but as far as like damage spells, you would need another skill called Evaluating Intelligence, and I'm not going to put that on this character. So first thing I want to do, starting a new character, I know my template now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So I want to go to the vendors in town to train them up to 3rd. First thing I'm going to do is go this way and get a horse, because this is super slow. Hit H, it'll show player names. J puts a health bar under him. So I'm going to go to this, buy, get a horse. So it did take my money directly out of the bank, and then just double click to mount up. Much faster, much better. So let's see. First thing I'm going to do is just get some basic fighting skills. So I have mace fighting at 50. I'm going to get anatomy and tactics to 30. So I think this guy trains that. So you go up to the vendors and type vendor train, and it'll show you all the skills they train. You see he teaches tactics, so let's get that. So vendor train tactics. Pay 300 gold. Yep. And let's see. I'll get magery. Okay. Last one I'm going to get is, well, for now anyways, is anatomy. Anatomy, you have to go down these stairs, up here. Healer's up here. And there we go. Cool. So I have my main fighting skills all set to go. Resist I'm not worried about right now because I don't plan on fighting anything that's going to cast against me. So down here, since you started in Brit, there's the Britain sewers. Just double click to pop in there. And looks like somebody's down here training. Looks like they're doing some musicianship. So we have our mace equipped. Now, I like to drag my guy right there. Also, to bandage myself, go to the healing thing, And you can just drag these skills out, so use this to begin healing yourself with a bandage. So I'll put this on the 1 key. So what you do is you go into combat mode. That's by hitting space. See my cursor turns red. And you just click. And it'll start whapping on them. And you can see I'm taking damage, so I'm going to start bandaging myself. The healing speed depends on your dexterity. So it's taking like a long time, 15 seconds or so. But you can see my skills increasing here. Tactics, anatomy, and macing should be going up. Strength, I've already gained 2 skill points. It goes very fast. So there we go, that's toast. Now you can either double click and drag stuff into your pack, or if you're lazy, you just hold Alt and left click it, and it auto loots. This guy got smoked. So that's the basics of combat. I mean, for now, being a brand new character, it's going to be a bit rough. You can get ganged up on pretty easily. I'd strongly recommend some chainmail down here. It'll help if you're doing melee skills. If you're doing magery, currently, you can't wear any armor. You can wear some clothes, but even leather impacts your meditation rates, how fast you get mana back. For me, since I'm just a warrior, I should have the best armor on that I can get. Alright, I think that's good for this one. It's already starting to run a bit long. It's the basics of combat and stuff, so I think next videos I'm going to start focusing more on different templates. I might do one about making a bard, making a full mage, different crafting skills, maybe a tamer, a thief, that kind of stuff, just to highlight the different roles you can play in the game. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.